This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Now, today I like to talk about one of my favorite companies of all time. And, you know, I have a few of them, but, you know, this one here, you know, with the two Joshes and Adam, you know, the Carlson boys and Weigus, if I didn't butcher his name there, Chip Theory Games has to be considered one of the best companies out there. First of all, when you think about the bravery and the heroics it really takes to just not take something and just go with the flow, but to go outside the box. And it's a funny thing. I was talking to a very dear friend of mine from Beyond Solitaire, none other than Liz Davidson, and we were talking about it, and she really brought it and put it in perspective and made me think on why I'm doing this video. I had called her and told her, hey, you know, how you doing? And we talked quite a bit. And I was talking about the new Hoplomachus Victorium here, which you'll see a video a little later in the week, as well as a playthrough, because this is a game that I'm just having a blast with. And the thing that got me is when we started talking about this company and how special this company is. When you think of the way and the bravery and just having the steel guts, and Liz put it the best way, is here is a company, and you know something, I have my phone and I actually think I'll read it to you off the phone the way she put it, because it just really made me think about what this company is really all about and how strong they are, and how, you know, just incredibly gifted. I mean, you just don't realize how great this company is. You know, Too Many Bones, you know, Hoplomachus, which you could have sat there all on your own and just be blown away by, and then, you know, to come up with Cloudspire, just a universe all unto itself, which just was just fantastic into itself. You know, here she goes. You know, and the way she put this was, okay, let me just find it, because it was just really something that really made me think about how special they are, and how they did things, and how far, you know, far above anything else that anybody else can do. The quality of these games are just ridiculous, and you know, for me, I'm just completely blown away by how they do it. And the way she put it was that they are so creative. Nobody else is bringing that level of creative drive or originality to anything. You have to dream huge and have nerves of steel to pull off what they have pulled. Now think about what this company has done. Okay, they don't sell retail. Everybody would be looking to sell retail. They're going to sell out of Minnesota, and there's nothing wrong with that. They do it, and they do it fantastically, because everybody wants their games, because their games, just as she said, are creative, imaginative. They create worlds in their mind that you never expect. I was so soaked in to Too Many Bones, and this is why it's in my top 10. Every one of their games is in my top 10. Okay, out of the 3,000 games that I have sitting, you know, between here and a storage unit, okay, every one of their games sit in my top 10. Cloudspire. I mean, who would ever dream of a world the way that is, and the different factions, and how well it plays, the beauty of it, the quality of it, how you get immersed into this. And you know, I had said it when I originally went out and bought it, and you know, the funny thing is, I was so excited. I saw it, I went and I bought it, and I paid like it was $300. It was the best $300 I ever spent. Of course, they reimbursed that money, and they said, no, we wanted you to have a copy because you did everything. And they were so nice about that. And I just said, I didn't mind paying for it. I just couldn't, who goes out and spends $300 on a game? Well, every penny was worth it. Because when you opened up that box, you opened up a world that has stuck with me all these years later. Too many bones between the original set, the Undertow, the Age of Tyranny, and what they've done and how that's evolved. And all the different characters, the beautiful stitched maps, the way the games and the battles precede themselves. And just blown away. And then, just when you think that they couldn't have done anything else, okay, here they came with Burn Cycle, which is just this unbelievable, in a way, a stealth-driven game, but just has this unbelievable. You're fighting these corporations, and you're trying to get through, and it just has this unbelievable feel to it. Every time you pull off a cover of one of their games, you are just sucked in. They're gladiator little games, Hoplomachus. Let me just start with that because I can't get the other word out. You felt like you were watching Gladiator. You were playing Gladiator, the movie, and what it did. And I thought you couldn't get any better with the Lost Cities, the Rise of Rome, and Origins, how you climbed up the ladder. And what do? They outdo themselves. They do the remaster version, which we will cover in another video at some point. And then this. All right? Hoplomachus Victorium. And when you thought you couldn't do anything better, when you thought you couldn't take it any farther, what do? They blow you completely out of the water with this. Okay? Because now it is this single player just adventure, and it's deep and it's beautiful and it's structured and the same quality that you expect from those three incredible talents up in Minnesota. Now, let's not forget Shannon and all the other people around there that they have hired on. And this company just gets stronger and better, and they give you the quality and the best games that you will ever have. And this is why I love this company more than you can ever imagine. It's not to slight some of the other companies that have been very good to this channel, but this company here, when I play these games are in my top 10. There is not one game that they have made that is not in my top 10 of all time. And, they may slide a little bit or this, that, and the other because, time has a way. And, sometimes I get caught with Cult of the New. But after time, they creep themselves back in. Because it's the quality. It's the playability. It's the replayability. It's the imagination. It's the worlds they create. And the cojones to just go out there and have no fear and create things that are unimaginable. That people aren't doing. Why aren't these guys in the Hall of Fame? We put other people in the Hall of Fame because they make one or two decent games. Why is not this company in the Hall of Fame? And, that's a testament to the good old boy club over at Origins and Gamma. Because this is a company that spells out everything that it should be about gaming. They do it right. They make incredible experiences that are going to last a lifetime with you. And these games are just unbelievable. I've gotten this in and I have not put it down. And I am completely blown away. We'll talk more about this. But this is just the way they do things. And then coming soon? Yeah. Imagine what they do with this. And Liz says that, she got a chance to play it and was completely just blown away again. They No matter what they touch, it turns to gold. They have the Midas touch. And this is why if you have never played a chip theory game, I highly suggest that you take a look, invest in it, because it is an investment. But what you are investing in is something that will stick with you, that will stay with you. These are tremendous experiences. Go to that website, order some of these games, order one game, just try one game. And it doesn't matter which one you pick, because you don't lose in any of them. If I had to put them in an order, it'd be very, very, very hard. And, I think, Hoplomachus, well, boy, if I had to do this, it would be very, very hard to do. But I have to go in this order. I would go Burn Cycle because I just haven't played it enough, but I love it and I enjoy it. And I mean, the quality, the fun, and the enjoyability that I had from that game is through the roof. Then, boy, where do you take and rate the Hoplomachuses on their own? The Lost Cities, the Rise of Rome, the remastered, the Victorium, which is great. I put them all together, and I'm going to have them hang there. And I think I've got to go. Geez, I got to go Cloudspire, and I love that game, and it's razor thin on how I feel about things. Hoplomachus, because it's just one of those things that it's one of the first games that I played from them, and it was amazing. And then I've got to go Too Many Bones. I mean, if I had out of the four, if I had to pick them, I mean, that's the way I would go. I mean, do you count Trip Lock? I mean, I even enjoyed that, but I think that would come in at 5, and I think that's the way I would play it. And I can't break up all the Too Many Bones. I lump them together along with everything else. But everything that they've touched is just perfection. There's not a weakness. Everything's spelled out for you. They do a great job with explanation videos, as well as a clear and concise book. If there are mistakes that are made in those books are cleaned up very quickly. And they've learned so much from their very first game to where they are now. They will continue to grow and be one of the best companies out there. I can't tell you enough how you need to get behind this game, these games, and this company, and you won't be disappointed. Until next time, my dear friends, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.